I see him.
Oh, yeah. Hi, friend. He's moving.
Happy friend.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. He has a little spot there.
He was walking along, going to his house.
Hi. Well,
They live in a mobile. Breeding season, so this is where all the pups are born. I bet if you sit there and your head up, you might get walked away. It happens. You just see them like splash down into it. It's gonna get away from it.
Hey friends, it is bedtime. It's almost 10 here. Yeah? I just started. It'll take me a little time. Let's see, today we started out by walking to Super Donuts, which is a tradition when we stay here in Carlsbad Village. But Danny was really set on also going just down the same street to a place that opened that has gourmet donuts. So I hope that's not taken from their business because they're wonderful at Super Donuts. But we ate donuts at Super Donuts and had coffee and stuff. He's so nice. He's so nice. He gave Danny a American flag bottle opener nail clipper. Just randomly digs under the counter. It's like, here we go. And he kept refilling our coffees and stuff. But normally I would get 2 donuts there and bring one home. But I got one knowing that we were going to go to the other place. Sebastian got 2. I got one for Jax to bring home, and Danny got a big fritter. They were delicious. And we packed up all our extras and walked down the street to the other place. And I chose a blood orange meringue something or other that is downstairs. And I might try some of it when my stomach gets hungry again, if I survive. I'm trying not to stay up too late, but I'm slowly converting to West Coast time, and that's not good. And they had an amazing looking berry jam filled one with like berry glaze. So I got one for Jax, and then we ended up getting another one because I was like, Jax is gonna eat the whole thing of this, and I think everybody else needs to taste it too. So, and then I think they got maple bacon monkey bread. It's like muffin sized. And then we walked back and gave Jax the donut, and we had some chill time before we headed out for the adventure of the day. I've been working on sewing together my sweater project after I had been crocheting it together and I just hated the ridges. So I've had to pick it all apart. This is why I leave my ends unwoven in. It made it so much easier to take it apart. And I still haven't woven them in. But yeah, I was still working on it. And then we drove to La Jolla, which is a little bit of a drive, but we wanted to walk around the tide pools and see the sea lions. We were gonna maybe go in a cave, but the line was really long, so we didn't do that. I nearly died because I'd had the one donut. What? You know I'm doing my video. Why are you still sitting there exactly the same? No. What do you need? Do you need me to stop my video? So I was dying. I was running on one donut and some caffeinated coffee. I don't usually have caffeine. And at this point it was like, it took us so long to park that it was 2 o'clock. Then we walked around the tide pools for an hour. So it was 3 o'clock and I hadn't eaten anything else but that donut. Hadn't drank anything else but half a cup of caffeinated coffee. Maybe a tiny bit more because he was refilling. And my stomach was in so much pain from hunger. I was hunched over and my body shuts down. I'm skinny. I'm very skinny. When I don't have enough to eat and I'm exercising, La Jolla's like hills. My body was shutting down. I was like seeing black around the edges of my vision because we were like walking up and down these hills back and forth across town trying to find a place to eat that was open, and we finally found a deli. We've eaten that before, and I got a salad and a muffin and a drink, and I felt human again, though we continued to walk a lot and I started to get hungry again towards the end, and I was so tired. Then we had over an hour drive home because of rush hour traffic, and I had promised Jax a walk together, just me and Jax. Regardless of when, I said it might have to be right before dinner, but I'm telling Dad that we were gonna do it either way. So as soon as we got home, I went to the bathroom because my period started. Yeah, love that. 21-day cycle. And just turned right around and walked with Jax. Then I got home and I turned right around and walked back into town with Danny and Sebastian to dinner, and then walked back. I'm tired. I walked a lot. I don't know what my steps are at. I need to put my watch on. Anyways, so we can look together. We do not have plans yet tomorrow. We'll figure out dinner or breakfast. I hope to see Nana. Hopefully everybody will agree to that because everybody keeps saying not yet. It might be a drizzly day. Let's see. I've done 22,000 steps. But mostly it was just kind of non-stop, and my body wasn't entirely happy with the way I was fueling it, so it was hard. It was a physical day. I've had days this week where I've walked 2,000 or 3,000 more steps, but this just was really tough, and there was a lot of hills. But tomorrow's our last full day, so I'm gonna have to do laundry. I did do a little bit in between walks, like just putting it in and then putting it in the dryer. It's still in the dryer, so I'm gonna have to start packing, finishing washing things. And yeah, part of the day will be a packing day. And continuing to work on my sweater. I need to get it to the point where I could wear it onto the plane and then I can work on it on there. Right now it's like super cropped with 2 random squares hanging in the front, so I really need to get that row around there done, but I'm at the row where I need to add pockets, so I have to do some solid squares and a flower, and I attach those on top of each other with an opening at the top, and that'll make a pocket. So that's like 4 squares instead of 2 where the pockets, what 2 pockets are. But yeah, is what it is. But I wanted to talk to you so I could wrap this up and do my editing while Sebastian's falling asleep. I keep having to wait for them to play games and stuff, and then I'm like the last one in bed because I have to sit there and wait for Sebastian to fall asleep and then do my bedtime stuff. So, and I would like to do a little more crochet, but not if it's late. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go. Good night. Stay safe. Be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.